Cognition lies at the core of human innovation. From solving complex equations to envisioning interstellar travel, the capacity of our brain defines what we achieve. Cognition is the mental process involved in understanding, processing, and using information. It is an essential part of our daily life as it enables us to perceive, think, learn, reason, and remember. Let's talk about the types of cognitive abilities. Attention. Attention is the ability to focus on specific information while ignoring distraction. Memory. Memory helps us store and retrieve information. Perception. Perception allows us to recognize objects, faces, and even danger. Language. Language is the ability to understand and communicate through words. It includes understanding grammar, vocabulary, and even the tone in which someone speaks. Learning. Learning is the process of acquiring new knowledge and skills. Executive function. Executive function are higher skills like planning, organizing, and decision making. These abilities form a foundation of how we understand and interact with the world around us. But understanding the brain has been a long and tiresome process, and the more we learn, the more we realize how little we truly know about this amazing organ. The recent research has given us a glimpse into some of the workings of the brain, opening a new avenues for exploration. Cognitive enhancement research is an exciting and growing field. Many researches are conducted in IIT. For example, the Center for Cognitive and Brain Science at IIT Gandhinagar. It was established in 2013. It was the first IIT offering the cognitive science in India. Now it has shaped into fully fledged Department of Cognitive and Brain Science, leading advancement in this fascinating domain. At IIT Delhi, it studies the brain mechanism that mediates self-control. That is, how we control our movements, thoughts and actions have been a major focus on the recent research. CNS Lab. CNS Lab is located in IIT Madras. It built a simple model of the brain to develop application in medicine and engineering. Its main goal is to build a prototype of the brain called mesobrain, which will be used to simulate diseases condition and develop clinical application. Recently, world first IIT Madras released the 3D images of fetal brain on 11th December 2024. The data provides detailed insight into the brain development from the second trimester of fetus. Second trimester means 3 to 6 months of pregnancy. In this research, 5,132 brain sections were digitally imaged at cell resolution level developed by our IIT team.
Such insights are crucial for addressing developmental disorders, which often stem from disruptions in early brain development. Developmental disorders in neurodivergent children involve dysfunction in attention, memory, perception, language, solving skills, or social interaction. These disorders may be mild and easily manageable, or they may be severe and require more support. The most common disorder in neurodivergent children is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, commonly known as ADHD. Some of the other developmental disorders in children include autism spectrum, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, dyslexia, intellectual disabilities, speech delays, etc. These neurodivergent kids are unique with their own strengths and developmental differences. Cognitive skills in these children can be improved by intentional activities, patience, supportive environment, interactive play, and sensory experience. As a society, we can support them by being patient, empathetic, supportive, and also celebrating as well as valuing their strengths is crucial. Understanding and nurturing these abilities is especially important as the brain is a complex organ, and despite years of research, we have only scratched the surface of its capabilities.
While this is one side of the brain disorder spectrum, the other end of the population faces many challenges. Cognitive decline is an aging population. Cognitive decline refers to a gradual decrease in mental abilities. Understanding why cognitive decline happens is essential to finding ways to prevent or slow it. But what causes this decline? 1. Aging of brain cells. As we age, the neurons in our brain naturally lose some of their efficiency. The connection between these synapses may weaken over time. 2. Brain plasticity. Our brain's ability to adapt and form new connections decreases with age. 3. Chronic health conditions such as diabetes, hypertension and cardiovascular diseases can reduce blood flow to the brain. 4. Neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's involve the progressive death of brain cells. Factors like oxidative stress, genetic predisposition, a sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, lack of mental stimulation, social isolation and inadequate sleep also contribute to cognitive decline. Addressing these factors is crucial, but it's equally important to focus on how our mind interacts with our thoughts and behavior.
This is where cognitive therapy comes into play. Cognitive therapy focuses relationship between our thoughts and behaviors by helping us manage our feelings and physical reaction in the moment. Cognitions are thought, shape us behaviors, and this therapy guides us to identify which thoughts and actions are helpful or unhelpful. Our thoughts are based on our current needs, habits, situation, stimulus, and our DNA. Our brain is a superhero that learns, thinks, and solves problems. The game of chess is the best example for this. The brain has a lot of thoughts and at every moment. Choosing appropriate thoughts to focus on, we can become champions. Our Thirukural states that Vinaithittam என்பது ஒருவன் மனத்திட்டம் மற்ற எல்லாம் பிற. Execution focuses lies in the resolve of the mind. All else is secondary.
This wisdom reminds us that the foundation of achievement is a focused and resolute mind. To further enhance our cognitive abilities, we can adopt practical strategies that stimulate mental growth and development. Here are some tips to nurture and sharpen cognitive skills. Physical activity. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, improving memory. Encourage problem solving. If they can't open a jar, ask them how they might do it. Have conversations. Talk with your child more often. Make eye contact. You can also ask them to tell you about their day. Offer choices. Give your child power and control over what they do. Ask questions. Asking questions help children start conversations, build relationships, and develop behavior. Play board games. Board games can help children develop problem-solving skills. Learning new skills. Picking up a new language or playing an instrument or taking up a new hobby can stimulate the brain. Visit interesting places. This opens up avenues for learning about different cultures and traditions. Social interactions. Maintaining strong social connections can positively impact cognitive health. Limit screen time. Too much of screen time can negatively impact cognitive development in young children. Do you always keep yourself busy with devices and other distractions? Have you considered sitting with your own thoughts instead? Well, that could be the secret to making your brain super smart. Rewind to many years ago. Before phones and the internet, people had to think and do stuff. They had to use their imagination. Some really smart scientists like Einstein and Newton got some of their best ideas when they were just letting their minds wander. Einstein found things about space and time that way, and Newton figured out gravity while he was sitting under a tree. And our ancestors used to look at the stars to understand the world. What's the one thing they all had in common? They were doing things that we may think are, well, kind of boring. Boredom. Yeah, being bored and letting your mind wander can help your brain in improving thinking, learning and remembering. So the next time you feel bored, don't freak out. Just sit and do nothing. Maybe something amazing will pop into your brain.